Hello and welcome, my friends. How y'all doing? Glad to have you in here. We gotta go. I gotta click the game. We're jumping a little bit on the 3:30 start time because we only got an hour. Sorry guys, busy day, and we are here in the gold mines. We're hoping to find some more fun and adventure over there. But at the end of yesterday's stream, we were getting low on these torches, I know. So I want to pull those immediately. Then we're gonna set up a little camperino here. Uh, go. Hello and welcome. We got an ad break coming. We'll just momentarily pause there, but basically on our way. Now we do have a boat chest. I don't have enough here yet for a big chest, but we can get more. We can use these logs certainly. I want to be able to put some of this excess stuff away, like the stone, the dirt. We'll hold on to the cobblestone because we ultimately, I don't know how it'll all play out, but we may need to swap some of those out. That's a spare bow. Let's get these guys going. Hello, and welcome. One of our visitors from the last few days has been reduced to an unknown user. That's what it's at the top of my list. So, hey, if you're just driving by, hit that follow button so I can have an actual non-deleted account be my most recent follower. Love that. And hey, why stop there, right? All right, we got an ad kicking off in about a minute. Hopefully, about then we will be good to go here. We've got some extra dark wood. We'll save that. Now we can make more torches here. That gets us 50. We really do need to just go ahead and do all this. I know it's dark oak. It would be nice to have some more, but it's fine. This will get us a nice stack of sticks, and that will get us a few more torches here. We got a stack and a half. They go quick. We will stock this coal and all of this stuff away. We'll have to build the stacks. I mean, honestly, I can probably just hold these guys for full stacks. And I don't know that we need the terracotta necessarily. That can go back there. More likely to need the axe. And let's put those away. All right. Okay, ad's going. Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, my friends, we're going. If you are ending up catching this on a VOD again, sorry that it ended. Oh, are you kidding me? Damn it. Sorry it ended up being a little quicker than I would have liked for sure. Um, I've just got a hard stop at 4:30 today. There we go. So we'd kind of planned to go that other tunnel and explore more of the mine. It didn't exactly pan out that way. That's sometimes the case. Let's just do some exploring here. See if we can find a new segment of gold mine tunnels. Don't see much there. Come over and do the same here. Got some gold at least. Quick listen. Alright. Terracotta can be great, but it is troublesome in that you can get these double colors. It just fills up your inventory a bit quicker. Oh, there's some more over there. Alright. No worries. We're fine. It's all fine, chat. Drop that. Nothing else filled up yet. Sadly. Alright, here we go. Now, I don't know that I've ever seen a mine hit on the border here, because I assume, yeah, we're in the plains, not the Badlands. So does this become... It's got the dark wood. I'm wondering if it starts to become a regular mine, like with iron instead of the gold. I mean, obviously it's got the same material types that make it up, but alright, it's not. It's trying hard for us here. And now it's not. We got something. Hear that lava. Maybe back here? That's just where we were. Okay, we gotta find more sections to this mine, I guess? Not giving up on it by any means. There's a cave at least over there, but again, that's further into the plains. You do have a tendency of jumping around. What we got up here? Come on. Just a hole. Here we go. Can't hide from me forever, mine. I'll find you. Okay, that's gonna be... a little more interesting to deal with. We already got a torch there. Picked up that level 20. That's nice. We were talking about the... I don't know if this will do us any good. Does water get... It's a few of them. That didn't work quite as well. couple of these. Ooh, that was good. I don't know how it quite decided to hit all those, but I'll take it. Now what you gonna do? Come on over. Guys, listen. Can I get you? Oh, I can get you there. I don't want to get caught in that. Come on, mate. Oh, you're stuck. Alright. There you go. Here's some spiders. I hear a skelly, or did. Hey! Hey! You dance around in circles. None of that. Alright, this is getting... Ooh, it's nighttime. Cart. Get a little light out that way. There's that village we'd looked at from the top of the hill yesterday. Just see what's around here, then we'll go back and hit that cart. Ooh, got a little elevation there. A little delevation. Ooh, regular spider. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't even hit him? You kidding me? Alright. Okay, now we don't want to do is forget about that cart or lose track of where it was at. That was fun. Had a little combat in it. Not most bountiful of hallways. That looks fine. All right. Anybody? Always like that. Are we sure this is... This isn't done. Definitely take all these. I mean, we've almost halved our supply of torches. I don't need the seeds. I really don't even need the redstone. We'll definitely take the name tag. Eventually, we can trade for those. Ooh, here we go. What to this point has kind of been a bummer here is that this mine area is up high enough that we're getting all terracotta. If we get the stone walls, then we got more chance of the gold and everything, right? That's going to be our big value add here. Now, this is not a real good escape if this gets messy. Let's go this way. Skelly down there. Looks like he dropped a helmet. What were we looking for? Unbreaking on a gold helmet, right? So maybe he can help us out there. Random extra torch. Didn't mean that. Alright, what do we get here? Nothing. What? I thought that was... This is just gold. Okay. Do we go down here? Yeah. This was just this little curvy bit, right? That's right back to the same one. This is just a kind of outside area. All right. I think we're pretty well covered in here. Let's flop. Get that lit. And we will then do that now. This could be wild and crazy, but let's get a little look outside. Up first, that's a bit interesting. I don't know that we're doing ourselves any favors. We still have lava underneath it that could drop down on top of us, but I guess we won't fall into it. We know that much. Okay, so I'm wondering from here if we don't see some lower, like down there, right? We were all up in this area, but coming outside, and again, we were just way up on top yesterday, and then got busy in the caves. I think this was all connected, but some of this stuff I don't know that it was. We still may have rogue creepers out here. This seems probably no, not new, not new. Need more carts. Need more carts, and I need a deep downward stairway that takes us down to stone walls full of gold. What's going on here, mine? We know we're just looking for its real good spots. These are just the fringes of it, right? It's not the mine's fault. What do we got here, though? Caves are good. This may connect back into where we were working yesterday, but real good chance for the gold. Real bad chance for mine carts. You guys all know how I feel about these slanty caves. We got some more coal. We're gonna need that for more torches, so good there. No gold yet. Oops. I'm just so excited. I couldn't stop myself. Here we go. Extra stone. How did I miss that? What's that, too? Okay. I saw some. I think that was the indentation I thought was going to indicate more mine. Do we see any rail tracks? I've got some up over there, but again, it's high up. I'm kind of... If it goes back into the hill far enough, it's fine. Then the tunnels will just all connect, but... More slanty cave. We want carts. We want carts with the chance of books. Books, enchanted golden apples. I know we've already got 2, but never have too many of those. Is this a thing? Be a thing. Not really. Boom, 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 boom. We know we got a lot up here. Searching as we go, though. Looking back behind. Again, it's all those little edges. You're like, oh, that could be an entry. Don't fall off the edge, though. Mine. Gotta speak it into existence, guys. There we go. No. No. Oh. The teasiest of teasy mines. We got just some random rail. More down there. Random rail. Some of these open, just random sections of rail can have carts on them. That'd be okay. Anything more going back this way? No. Where were these? I hear you, Skelly. Oh. You're not a minecart like I'd hoped, but... And that's just another slanty cave. Wasn't there another low-level entrance? I guess there was that. Did we go in here yet? Feels like we did, but... Oh. Oh. Nope. Just a lot of yellow. You calling me yellow? Well... I think we're going to give this one more look, but then we're going to go back over to the cave, I guess, because this, just really isn't, hitting for us, is it? Maybe there's something down here, one of these that I was alluding to will, be the redemption arc. Not that. You remember where that other opening was? Not there. The big teasy of mountain. I guess we'll go back this way to pop over the top. The best news. I mean, obviously we've already gotten great loot. Yesterday was fun, fantastic. Pulled down a bunch of gold and coal and all that too, and we're gonna go back into those caves now to finish up. But 2 diamonds, a name tag. Could have been better. Come back over our obsidian lake here now. I got torches in there. Keep looking like, oh, maybe this is the one that I haven't connected with yet, but I think this is kind of where we got our start, right? Definitely been up here. I'm almost certain we got over there, and again, I don't know that as it extends into the plains, we're going to get much better options. Okay, sleep, sleep. I got the very dregs of my second cup of coffee from today. Now many hours old. All right. Dump, 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 dump. Not quite full, but we'll go ahead and dump that. Don't need any of those. We'll make some decisions about what we want to bring back with us here in a bit. Do some of this stack, and we'll switch out the gold pick for it. No fortune, so we're not going to get quite as much. In fact, I guess it's just a 1-to-1. I gotta go a bit deeper here. I was like, oh, well, we'll still get a few. Alright, now we go. The question is going to become, do we want to cook iron here? Whatever iron we can manage. Just 5, but that would get us a new pick. These are all silk touch, so I can't process more coal or anything like that. We don't ultimately have to make that decision here and now. And I know I'm not taking the boat trip back to our home at all in this one, because it would take half the stream just to get home. All right, let's switch that. I probably didn't do myself any favors there. Also, did I never look here? Or maybe I just left all that stuff. I'm like, look, we're going to get so much more and better stuff that I can leave all that. All right, so we got to go back up and then down into the cave. Hey, Martinez, how you doing? Hope your week is going on well. It's good to see you, my friend. So we've got this cave, right? We've lit up a good bit of it up top. I don't remember. How were we getting into the lower part? I mean, I guess we can just jump in the lake and drop, but we had a whole deal. It was only yesterday. All right. I know one of these was a deal. And then we can go here. And then this is still okay. And we can take these. Complicated, but not bad. Well, hey, it sounds like life to me, man. I'm doing good. Uh, we now have posts set in concrete. I know you've heard a little bit of the garbage saga over the past weeks. So today they came and set the posts that will presumably hold the little fences around the garbage dumpsters. But then they took away all the dumpsters. And like in the process of that, the actual garbage truck came to collect the trash out of the dumpster. So I don't know what I don't know. I think there was progress though. They've still got to pour the slabs, I would presume, that the dumpsters are going to go on. So into next week, I presume. We're maybe going to get some rainy, snowy stuff overnight tonight. I don't know how that's going to... I mean, it was still a little snowy out there when they were working today, but not too bad. So anyway, I hope I can... I kind of thought about it. I was like, huh. Looks like they're picking up all the dumpsters, but it was like in other buildings and stuff. And it's like, well, you know, they do that at times. They'll like rotate them out or whatever. Or change companies even. I don't think they're doing that, but you know, it can happen. So I wasn't giving it too much thought, but at last look, no more dumpsters. So my trash isn't overflowing inside. I do like to try to take it out with some regularity, though. Oh, right over its head. And I thought I heard like a footstep or something I thought was a creeper. Oh my gosh, happy birthday to you. Hope you got to have some fun. I haven't read all that yet. Hang on, I'm kind of in a bad spot for pausing to read the chat. Okay, don't fall. All right, what do we got? It was my birthday, and my best friend forgot. Oh, maybe he's planning a super surprise party. But he's more likely still heartbroken and cannot think about anything else. Well, that happens. Summer semester is starting very soon, so I'm a bit nervous. As the person that is horrible with birthdays, don't read too much into it. You know, I know personally. I'm the guy that's once forgotten my mom's birthday. I'm awful with past girlfriends and stuff like that. Anniversaries, birthdays, all that kind of stuff. Even honestly, as an adult, the best thing ever about having smartphones, cell phones, is being able to have a list of all the family birthdays. Because it just, some people, listen, I care about all these people immensely, and I try to tell them that and show them that and all that. And it's a bad excuse, right? If you care that much, you should track it. I get that, but it doesn't come natural. I have to be so on it, and if other stuff starts swirling, it all falls apart. So I wouldn't overread into it. You know, yeah, you like to be remembered, but I'm kind of one of those where I'm like, I know it's sometime this week, and I'm gonna hit you preemptively, like, hey, you want to go out and get a beer or something? Happy birthday while we're at it, you know, all that. I'm sorry though, I don't know how that all plays in, but he is more likely still heartbroken. Sounds like a rough breakup or something. Bummer. Yeah, that does happen. We've all, if I was was gonna say we've all been there. I don't know that everybody necessarily has, but most of us have experienced heartbreak, and I honestly, I guess I'm at a different place from a lot of people's lives. I kind of add in there. Fortunately, we've most of us have experienced it. It's awful, awful when you're going through it. Um, but it makes life richer. As they say, better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. It's kind of true, right? If you have never experienced the hope and the happiness of thinking you found somebody really, really special, and seeing where that's going to lead, it's that in itself is kind of tragic. Now there are occasionally, right? Oh, my spouse and I have met in the in first grade, and we grew up across the street, and we knew our entire lives we were in love with each other, and we're going to get married, and as soon as we could, we were engaged before we were out of high school, and planning our lives and all that. And you see their stories on the news and all that, like couple celebrates their 65th anniversary, and they are still telling stories. That's the exception, right? It's newsworthy because it's so uncommon. Most of us are going to get kicked in the teeth more than once. And to your friend, I hope they, when you're going through it, you might instinctively or intellectually know that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't help. You're like, you know what? Listen, you need to just go pound sand. Get out of my face. I'm gonna. I don't know if anybody knows the movie Hot Tub Time Machine. Are you writing breakup poetry? That's breakup poetry, right? It's like, I'm just gonna turn down the lights, hide out in my room, wear some sweats, and play 80s power ballads, and just feel miserable for a while because you feel like you're never gonna get back to the spot where you were. And then the magic happens again, and you realize, wow, it's actually got me to exactly where I needed to be in my life to take whatever the next step may be. So, oh, hey, we've all been there too, and I have no idea how to, might not even be able to do so. No, it's um, I always say it's like like talking about faith matters, whatever, whether you're religious or not, but any of that kind of stuff. It's or there's two parallel kind of lines in my thoughts. Or people that are suffering with chemical dependency, right? You can talk till you're blue in the face. Until those people are ready to hear, it's worthless, right? There is 0 point in going up and being like, man, I got this incredible religious epiphany. I'm super stoked about it. You need to hear about it. It's going to change your life. And the person's like, just talking to the wind, right? Until that person is in a place where they're like, man, I'm at the end of my rope. I don't know where to go. Turn to next. I'm desperate for some kind of clarity or purpose or um, a redemption, whatever. And then the same goes for chemical dependency. You may see that a friend or a loved one or whatever is tearing their lives apart. They're doing real harm through their drinking or drug use or whatever it may be, or anything else for that matter, right? Any kind of dependency. But as many of us have experienced, you can express your concerns to those people, um, and they may well know it in their own sake, but until they're absolutely like at that kind of rock bottom, I need to make changes in my own life. It's just spit and wind, right? So Same goes with those kind of emotions, right? You like try to let, hey man, it's I don't know, it's probably too dated now. Everybody my kind of age knows the movie Swingers, um, Vegas baby. But great movie by the way. If you don't know it, Vince Vaughn. Um, it is it's kind of lighthearted and silly, and guys trying to hook up and all that. But one of them has moved out to California because he broke up with his now long distance ex, who's back east somewhere, right? And half the movie is all his buddies telling him, "Dude, man, you got to get out of your apartment. You smell. You haven't showered in 2 months. Stop moping. Start smiling. Let's go get you out and meet somebody, right?" And they take him to Vegas, all that. And the whole time he's, they like go meet people, start talking to girls and all that. And the only thing he wants to talk about, he ends up with like all the girl, right? His buddies are all mad because all the girls are more interested in listening to his tragic tale of lost love than having a party or anything like that, right? So he's got like the misery pool hanging out, talking, and they're all crying with him and all that, and it's like the backfire, right? But um, the movie, of course, is like when it changes, he's not expecting it at all. It's just like all of a sudden he's been dragged out again, and the woman he's not expecting, or as soon as he's not looking for love hard, all of a sudden he meets this girl that's just amazing, right? It's how it works, but you can know that doesn't mean you're ready to deal with it in your own life, and you may not want to hear it or be ready to hear it from your buddies. So, uh, I don't know. I don't I don't know your friend, dude. So I don't think I'm gonna be giving him grief or anything like that. At least I don't think you're now your friend, but I know I have got a lot of friends. I've been there myself. Got a little experience. But that what really sucks is you're like, man, I want my old friend back. I want the guy that remembers my birthday, wants to go have a party, hang out, or gal, whatever. And at the moment, that person isn't there for you. So, uh, patience. They'll come back around. And the next thing you know, they'll be insufferable because they'll be like madly in love with some new random person that maybe isn't your favorite. They got like either a mouth breather, annoying laugh, insert any Seinfeld theme, and yeah. But happy birthday, my friend. That's the important bit. Did you get to have like a good meal and stuff at least? No worries. No worries at all. Tell you what, so today's going to be very, very, very short. I got about 20 minutes left. We're only going for an hour. It's Wednesday. I'm meeting up with friends for a while there. It didn't seem like tonight was going to be likely, but and I was like, oh well, I'm going to wait and go live a little later so people like you could come hang out. We've gone earlier of late, and it's not ideal, right? It uh, gets the Africa, Europe, Middle East kind of times in the middle of the day, which is good. Um, but it really doesn't get much of the Americas at all. And for most of the folks like yourself that I know of from the European side, you're used to finding me in the evening. So it's sometimes the schedule just makes it what it is. And what you always hope, or what I always hope, is if I'm doing it at those off times, that maybe we make some new friends and just have people randomly drive by and check out what we got going on. So I always hope for that. Um, but right now it's just been a matter of dodging the construction. I don't like you, Mister. Excuse me, Enchanted Sword. Expand this light. We got a lot of creepers over this way. So anyway, because it is trivia night, I'm gonna be out at the local little pub and grill watering hole live music spot to do some trivia. I will raise a glass and salute to your birthday. I would do that with like my coffee and clank them up for you, but I don't have any because again, only an hour long. Later in the day, I don't even have a. I guess I got some like old tap water. Doesn't seem worthy though, so wait till I can get myself hands on a beer and know that your birthday will be cheered. All right, let's fill in the gaps in our lighting. Still a little conscious of that Enderman. We're open and wide enough here that if he does something unexpected, we could catch his look. Oh, okay. He must have fallen from quite a height. Speaking of height, let's go. Good time with family. Oh man, trust me. The the further and further you get, those are the cherished ones, right? It's not to be and different points in my life. It's like, especially when you're a kid, right? It's like I don't know about you guys or what the local culture and all that is. We used to always do like, and I had aunt, uncle, two cousins, and my grandparents all right around where I grew up. So we'd always do family birthday parties and hang out, and it was awesome. Um, but as a kid, then you were waiting for the kids' birthday party, right? Because the kids one was the one where you had all the fun games and all that kind of stuff. It was like, yeah, it's great hanging out with the family and all that, but I wanna party with my friends, right? Um, my issue was that my birthday is in the fall, and it is right right around the beginning of school. So, like, no joke, several times in my childhood, my birthday was the first day of school, and it was terrible. Um, because for school and all that, you could back in the day you could bring in treats for your birthday, right? That was the deal. If it was your birthday, you'd bring in cupcakes or something like that to share with your classmates. Of course, now you can't do that with food allergies and all that. It's a big no no. Don't do it. I don't know. Schools probably have their deal, right? But it was different back then for sure. Anyway, if you were an unlucky kid who had a summer birthday, or in my case, a birthday that was so early in the year, the teachers didn't even know it was your birthday until after it. Like, oh, was it your birthday? They're just like trying to get school year started, and like, all right. So yeah, they would make us do half birthdays for our birthdays. So my birthday would end up being sometime in March, and it's like, as a kid, you're like, dude, what's a half birthday? What? Like, kind of still, it's like, dude, nah, just. I mean, I guess the treats are okay, but it's not all that. Uh, the other part for me, so add as a little kid to the idea that, oh yeah, happy birthday, you got to go back to school now. There was also the fact that my sister's birthday was 2 days after mine. She's 4 years older than me, but her birthday is 2 days after mine. So uh, when it, especially as a really little kid, by the time you're a little older, your friend parties were certainly different. But um, as the younger sibling, it was like, oh yeah, you guys are all just gonna have a group birthday because when you're young enough, your cousins are friends and it's family friends more than anything else. So it'd be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be all flowers and puppies and rainbows, and then we'll put a truck out there for for you. Um, it was wonderful, right? As far as I remember, my family was wonderful looking over it. But yeah, we always got like the shared family birthday. Had to pick who got what kind of cake, and of course, because sister was older and all that, it usually usually got to be her choice. Or we just end up all the time with cupcakes for our birthday. Everybody else gets big old, fancy cakes and all that. Um, and because we would get like, all right, listen, it's 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 the birthday weekend. We're gonna get together on Tuesday night. Everybody, come on over. We're not redoing it 2 days later with the family, so this is the shot. So then we'd each just get a big plate of cupcakes. If we, I was like, I want chocolate. My sister's like, oh, I don't really want this. And so sharing is tough as a kid, I guess, is the moral of that story. Um, and it was often, like, oh man, the grass is always greener. Like, oh, I wish I had a cool birthday. Now I love it. It's great. Very often I fall around Labor Day weekend, so I get holidays. It's the start of the football seasons here, the American rules football. So usually there's a game or something's just kicking off. It's a great weekend to have a birthday or have a birthday around it. Those things have a way of shifting in perspective, right? Got drunk on our neighbor. That's what I will represent for you. I will do my best for you tonight. Um, that's pretty awesome. But the family bits are the best. Now, very often you guys all know, I kind of plan my trips. All of my family now lives, my immediate family, my parents and my sister and her family, all live in the same small town, and so I try to plan my trips around them, either for obviously Christmas holidays, but then around a birthday of somebody or another's, or um, different family type events, because it's special. It's fun to be a part of that. And sometimes I know it can feel like a nuisance and all that, but it really does uh, add something to those when you're gathering, getting together. So there we go. All right, what we got about 10 minutes. I'm kind of just sort of fighting, sort of lighting. We're trying to get access so that we can gather up a lot of this gold and coal and all that before we head back home. We've done some grabbing of it. The problem is a lot of times while I'm doing this kind of stuff, one, we're making holes that could become really dangerous if things get bad. Um, but it also distracts us, right? So something could sneak up on us. Let's talk quick. Tomorrow, who knows? I very much have errands to run. I very much have a later. Is it later? Wait, I think tomorrow is 6. I don't know. All I can say is check Twitter. I have no idea. It might be really, really early. Might be the best time that I can go. I absolutely have to run a couple errands, and I don't know. I guess after tonight, I will figure out if or what time or what the plans are for tomorrow night, and then a big boulder day. Oh, I don't have a shield. I don't have. Ha! Armor's holding up pretty well. We still don't have anything on the boots, but we got everything but unbreaking on the helmet. I say everything. There's a couple more, but that's pretty good. Nothing on the boots. We're just we went exploring at the end of yesterday's episode after doing some chicken slaughtering and trading and all that to get our XP up for enchanting, and ended up here. And I really thought the mines were going to be a lot more productive. Normally, finding the Badlands and a gold mine is a gold mine, but they were pretty small and minimal. I don't know. I mean, we can always be surprised by an extra tunnel or whatever, but to this point, we haven't found it. And we'll probably, at some point tomorrow, look to wrap up here, get back home, unload, see where we're at, and then probably turn around and come back and explore more of the Badlands biome and see if we can find other more productive gold mines. How about that? Today, though, all we really got to do is just make sure we get back over to the beach so I know where I'm at. We come back. I don't think we're going to end here. All right. As we're working on that, though, I do thank all of you guys. I know, Dennis, thank you so much for saying what's up in the chat, letting us know what's going on with you. That is fantastic. To the other folks I've seen in and out and all that, hope to see you back. And tomorrow we will, whenever it happens, we should be having a mostly full length stream, I think. I don't know. Let's see. It's not every day. I gotta celebrate Martinez's birthday, so it could get wild. Oh, this bar is trouble. I don't know if they've changed it all or anything. You know, sometimes and we don't get there that often. But it's really close to me. Not so much this time of year, especially if it's gonna rain. But in the summer, it's very much a walk home, late night. You know, nice evening. And they have a speakeasy. So, you know, like 20s prohibition era in the U.S. when alcohol was deemed illegal here in the United States. So all the bars were secret, right? God. And there's, you know, it's the kind of trendy. It always has been, right? But it's like, oh yeah, you got a kind of routine place. You make the bar or restaurant or whatever just kind of standard, right? And that's what this is. Very neighborhood bar. They got good food and They really focus on live music, but we only ever go on trivia night, so I don't know too much about that. But all that's, kind of, you get standard offerings of a few different beers and basic cocktails and all that kind of stuff, and like put in your burger order or whatever, right? But then they have this little. It's kind of always open. They're not too sneaky about it, and most places, will let you know. Hey, by the way, we got this, but theirs is like a freezer door that's just always open, and it's kind of cool. It opens into like a reading sitting room, and I'm like, man, this is so close. I should just go there someday and just chill out. They got like bookshelves, all kinds of books. I was like, it's truly like, if I got just downtime, take a nice walk, go by, get a book off the shelf, chill out. It's pretty cool, and I think nobody uses it for that, right? But I think there's an appeal to it's what do they call it, a kind of romanticized view, I guess, of man, look at us, we're all full up, trash. Okay, that'll get me back out again, I think. Actually, I shouldn't have put it on top of the other stone. Whatever. Just nothing drop into the hole with me, please. This is how we get into trouble. Anyway, they got a speakeasy. So then you go in, and they've got a whole little back room that I don't know. They could be a banquet room or whatever. But most places, one thing, you're not very often going to be like, oh, you know what we're going to do is take Timmy's little soccer team here to the live music bar for pizza party, and you're not really going to do like an anniversary or wedding or anything like that. So, oh, we're close. Oh man, we're going to get the ad before. Damn it, guys. We've got 2.5 minutes, but the ad's going to hit. Can I I've never snoozed an ad. How do I snooze an ad? Maybe it hasn't hit yet. I'm going to watch for it and see if we can do this. But we got to figure out, which is in? Oh, God. I got phone calls. I tell you what, panic. We're going to wrap it up right here. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys. You are absolutely wonderful. We'll see you all tomorrow. I don't know what time. Watch Twitter or check here on Twitch. I'll be back. Bye now.